Hello, today I'm going to show you how to create the desk lamp base in Inventor using the mirror command. The desk lamp base is a little bit more difficult than I had anticipated, so I had to take some time to look at it and see how it was actually put together. I created this drawing of the base with these annotations. This is by no means a good example of a proper documented drawing, but it's a working documentation that I used in actually creating the base itself. The first thing that you'll do is open up Inventor if you have not already. I already had it open there. Click on New, and we're going to click on the standard inch IPT file. And of course we're going to start a sketch, and let's see, I'm going to just use the XY plane. I believe will be the best choice here, and make some readjustments there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of split the dimension of the base. As you can see, the base is equal on both sides. It's very uniform, and there's no sense in trying to draw both sides when you can just draw one side and use the mirror command. So what I'm going to start out doing is starting with a rough sketch. I'm not going to worry about dimensioning at this moment and getting everything just like it needs to be. I'm going to click on the line command and start drawing lines. Now, as I'm drawing this, I want to maintain as many degrees of freedom as I can. So I'm not going to lock onto the center point as I make my drawing. I am, however, going to lock onto this vertical line, which is actually going to be my center line of the base. I'm going to start out just sketching a rough sketch of how the base looks. As here I've got this top line that comes across the top, then it kind of comes down at an angle and then it comes down at another angle before coming to the bottom. And then of course you have your base, which I'm going to lock that one also to this vertical line. And then I want to finish my sketch. It's very important that I do what's called a close loop, and close the entire loop of the sketch, and then click. My sketch is my rough sketch is complete, so I'm going to click the escape button to get out of the line command. Next, what I want to do is I'm going to dimension this feature just like it is in the drawing, and I'm going to use some of the dimensions I have here. Alright, now as we can see, the base width is 6.299, but as I said earlier, I'm going to basically draw half of this base and use a mirror command to get the other half. So I'm going to cut these width measurements in half. So 6.299, if I cut that in half, 6.299 divided by 2 equals 3.1495. Now I'll probably write this down on a little sheet of paper, but good idea to keep notes like this. But 3.1495 for the base, or for the bottom of the base. Click on my dimension command. And then type in 3.1495. And there we go. Just double check that measurement on my calculator. 3.1495. Okay, so the next one I'm going to dimension. I'm going to start dimensioning these angles here, and I'm just going to kind of work my way up to the top. My first angle is right here on the right hand corner, and it's 77 degrees. So my dimension command is already active. I'm going to click once on, actually I'm going to start with the baseline, click here, and then click on this line, and then I get the angle, and it's right now it's 75.28, but I want it to be 77, so I'm just going to type in 77 and then click enter. My next angle is this one right here, the one that's about halfway up, and it's 130 degrees. So I'm going to click the two lines that the angle is between, that line and this line, 130 degrees. Alright, and then lastly I'm going to dimension this angle. It's 153 degrees. So between here and here it's 153. Oops, cancel. As you saw, I'm going to do that again. I clicked here, and then I clicked here. It's already 153 degrees. It's sort of, by setting these other two angles, I mean, this one just kind of came naturally. So that angle is already correct. All right, and now, okay, I'm going to get out of this angle command here. I'm going to go back to my drawing, and I'm concerned about this distance here on the very top of the base, which is 2.261. And again, I'm going to cut that geometry in half. Let's see, 2.261. Oops, divide by 2 equals 1.1305. So I'm going to dimension that at, what did I say? I need my calculator is what I need. 1.1305. 1.1305. Alright, now that top piece right there is 1/2 of the total width of the top of the base. And lastly, this may already naturally be where it needs to be at the dimension that it needs. This particular line right here, this is going to be our center line. But I want to go back to my drawing, and the distance between the top and the bottom of the base is at 3.150, and I'm going to use that full dimension, 3.150. Okay, it's a little bit longer, 3.150.